In this video, we'll be looking at another linear regression problem. If you've not already done so, press pause to write these 3 steps in your notes. When you're ready to continue, press play. In our problem, the data points in the table below came from an experiment that involved hydrogen and carbon. Note that in the graph, the horizontal and vertical scales are different. The position of the line that best fits the data points is estimated, and we're asked to write the equation that expresses hydrogen as a function of carbon. Now, whenever you're asked to do this, hydrogen as a function of carbon, that means that hydrogen is taking the place of the y variable in the equation y equal mx plus b. So h is your dependent variable, or your what would be y if we were dealing with x and y, and it would be your vertical axis. So hydrogen is your vertical axis. And then you're expressing hydrogen as a function of carbon, so that means carbon is your independent variable. It'll be in the place of x in y equal mx plus b, and it'll be the horizontal axis. Now each of these data points have been plotted using Excel. So what we want to do to get our equation of our line is step 1, we want to pick 2 points. Now to get the best equation, our most accurate, we want to pick our 2 points pretty far away from each other. So, and we'd like for them to be on a corner of one of these little rectangles. So I'm going to pick this point and this point. Then we need to write down the coordinates of those points. So this point has, and I'm going to use x and y. We'll change it back to hydrogen and carbon at the end. So the x-coordinate is 106, and the y-coordinate is 125. So 125. This one, we don't know the x-coordinate, but it's going to be exactly between 98 and 100. So our x-coordinate is going to be 99. And the y-coordinate is 80. Alright, now that we have the 2 points picked and the coordinates written down, our next step, step 2, is to use these 2 points to find the equation of the line. So our first thing would be to find the slope. Slope is the change in y over the change in x. So 125 subtract 80 over 106 subtract 99. This gives us a slope of 45 over 7. Now, I'm going to use the 45/7 when I'm working my equation, but in my answer, I want this slope rounded to about 6.4. Alright, now I can use the point-slope form. I'll use either one of these points. Let me go ahead and use this one up here. So y minus y1, which is 125, equals m, which is 45/7, times the quantity x minus x1, which is 106. We'll distribute the 45/7. So y minus 125 equals 45/7 x minus, and when I multiply this, I get approximately 681.4. Add our 125, and we get y equals, and now I'm going to go ahead and write 6.4 here for the slope, and then minus 556.4. And the final step is to rewrite the equation with the given variables. So we were asked to write hydrogen as a function of carbon. So in place of y, I'll put h. And in place of x, I'll put c. And then minus 556.4.